The seven-member Guyana Elections Commission, Gecom, had hoped to address concerns raised by the APNU+AFC parliamentary opposition regarding the voters' list at a meeting set for Tuesday, November 22nd, but that meeting never got underway. It has been rescheduled for Tuesday, November 29 at 13 hours, where the APNU+AFC says it intends to ask Gecom to respond to its disapproval of the voters' list and chart a pathway towards ensuring there is comfortable participation of all political parties at the upcoming March 2023 local government polls. Opposition leader Aubrey Norton is expected to lead the APNU+AFC delegation participating in the meeting with Gecom. The APNU+AFC has been accused of not turning up to the meeting they had requested. PPPC nominated Gecom commissioners Says Gunraj and Clement Ruhi have both addressed the absence in Facebook posts. But according to Chairman of the People's National Congress Reform, the major player in the APNU+AFC Coalition, Sherwin Holder, the meeting on Tuesday was not held because of procedural problems.
We did not know that a meeting was actually scheduled. Gecom called me and informed me that they were ready to send the Zoom link, but no letter, no response was received by my office.
But the Gecom commissioner noted there was a signature of someone at Holder's office confirming that the response was sent and received.
We understand that they were informed that the meeting was, yes, the Act 1, which is at the start of our statutory meeting. There was no, at the time of the meeting, there was some confusion as to who received the letter and who didn't receive the letter. But Gecom indicated to us that they had a signature as having received the letter on behalf of Mr. Holder, Sherwin Holder, who was communicating with Gecom.
Right.
So as a consequence, we were perplexed as to their non-appearance.
Gecom had also asked the APNU+AFC to provide a list of the issues they intend to raise. According to Gunraj, that has not been forthcoming. Holder told the newsroom Wednesday during a telephone conversation that the coalition intends, in large measure, to submit that list. He noted, however, that the APNU+AFC's concerns are public and remain the same.
And so you must provide a list that has the constituencies clearly laid out. Because if there is a residency requirement, then we must know the constituencies clearly, right? There are issues with new NDCs created that were gazetted. Issues surrounding the boundaries of those new NDCs, and a host of other items that we intend to raise.
There have been repeated calls by the APNU+AFC opposition for the names of some categories of people to be removed from the voters' list ahead of the polls next year, though the associated concerns have been addressed by members of government, other political parties, the Guyana Elections Commission, and ruled on by the High Court in a 2019 judgment handed down by Chief Justice Roxanne George. Members of government have described these calls as an attempt to disenfranchise voters, particularly those who live abroad. But the AFC still believes that no election should be held with the existing voters list. For the newsroom, Campbell.